Welcome to the Magic Darts Masters, event number 10 on the 2023 Championship Darts Circuit.
Yeah, I got to chat with Jim a little bit in Nashville, and he was just the nicest guy. And the story, like you said, the storybook for this weekend writes itself for him.
25.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Jim Long, 4 points behind the Canadian Order of Merit points leader, and that is Jacob Taylor.
100.
There's a lot of points on the line here.
140. 100.
We apologize. Apparently we were saying a name wrong. It's Sylvain Bordeaux.
Sylvain Bordeaux.
Happens to the best of us.
And I will find another
140.
Oh, that one was my fault.
one. I'll find another one to get wrong, though, I'm sure.
Nice 140 there from Dave Fatum, and Jim find himself a little bit behind in this one, but that's okay.
120.
It's against the throw.
All three.
You can already see the level of play is higher, and this is with Fatum starting off with a 25.
Right, and am I crazy, or does David's dart seem to travel pretty daggum quickly? Like, it seems like it's getting there in a hurry.
He has a very smooth throw, and I think he took a little bit of time off from darts, and now that he's getting back into it and taking it a lot more seriously again, you're seeing his
60
gameplay rise up.
136.
Overall, the averages between these two players this season there's not much between them. You have an 84.63 for Jim Long and 82.92 from Dave Fatum. So they are both right there.
And it seems to me if Dave's staying straight, he's smooth and buttery, and then that 5 on that last visit that got away from him is him pushing. Almost seems like he's
44.
pushing the elbow through the
David
dart.
required 91.
The last time these two played in the CDC was in
41.
2018. It's the only time.
Jimmy requires
And that one went to
74.
Jim Long, 5-0 over David Fatum. 74 left to break the throw right out the gates.
Is that in the way, though?
He scoots over a little bit.
54.
Oh, and it just
David
drags
required
low.
50.
Dave Fatum went for the bull with 50 left, first dart.
I can't tell you how much I
38.
enjoyed that. I
don't think he enjoys it now because
maybe not now, maybe not personally, but man, I liked it.
Oh, Jim Long inside, so double 5. One dart in hand.
10.
And
David, you require 12.
Fatum will get reprieve to hold his throw. And he gets it.
Leg.
Shake of the head, but it doesn't matter because it goes in.
Is Jim to throw first. Game on.
It's always a gift when you have a 22-dart hold to throw in the CDC.
Yeah, definitely. Especially considering we both started off.
121.
He started at 25, but then we started going 10 plus, 10 plus, 10 plus. So.
Well, this is the Magic Darts Masters here in Indianapolis,
45.
Indiana. We are live at the American Legion Post 331 in Brownsburg. Always love coming back here.
I'm just impressed with the venue in general. Like, it's just
140.
really clean, really open, big space, plenty of room, really nice, and a great crew working it.
Oh yeah,
Almost Gerwin prices the dart.
100.
Sorts himself out for a time.
huge shout out to the commander here, Mark.
Yep.
Who does a fantastic job and is a fantastic host for us. The gentleman.
140.
140, 140.
Never hurts.
Leaves 100 after 9. So currently on an 11 darter.
60. Jim, you require 100.
If he throws like that, it'll be tough to beat him.
Oh, it'll be real hard. I don't care who you are.
Tops for the 11.
Gage
And that'll
on the second
be
leg.
smooth.
Jim Long. Third leg is David.
Well done there for gentlemen. Fatum right back to the line.
140.
Waste not, want not.
I've noticed Fatum plays quick.
That's what I'm saying. The dart travels pretty quick. He moves quick. He's through the line. He's rotated back around pretty quick.
60.
Jim's a little more methodical. Not slow, but methodical.
$140.
Another 140 from Dave Fatum. So he's gone 140, 140 out the gates. The level of play is starting to rise here between these two players.
134.
The scoring's definitely been there.
Jim is starting to pop off, and David's right there too. He's just got to keep it straight.
You mentioned Gerwin Price in the dart. There it was.
Love the fact that
95.
he made his name a verb.
And that's just a lot of intensive focus on the dartboard.
Well, and he seems very fixated. Like when he knows where he wants to be, fill it up.
139. David, you require 126.
Oh, no.
He does, yeah.
Leaves a bogey, and he knows it.
Miscount.
I was wondering where if he was
39.
switching the 17s there instead, and he did not. So the 39 there might not actually hurt Fatum because he'll be back with that 87.
43.
And the 43 is
David,
not going to help.
87.
So 87 for Dave Fatum to hold his throw and take a 2-1 lead. It's 36 left.
I love that route so very much.
51.
Ooh, he's going to give Gentleman a chance at the 125. Start on the bull?
Yep.
Ideally.
In a perfect world.
49. David, you require 36.
So what I'm noticing in the trend right now, minus his 11 dart leg on both matches so far, is good scoring out the gate, and then a little bit of a stumble and a fumble when we get down to the sub
Game shot on the third
out.
leg. David Fatum. Fourth leg is Jim to throw
Dave
first.
gets it done on dart
Game
3 and does take a 2-1 lead. We've had hold a throw so far. We want to thank everyone
100.
for joining us here on PDC.TV and also on YouTube. We are live here for weekend number 4 on the road to the Continental Cup Tour Finals.
140.
October 20th and 21st in New York City.
It's going to be oh so good.
Who is going to be in that top 16? Dave Fatum would like to win a few more matches and
140.
secure his spot in there, sitting in 19th place currently. And he's going to have an opportunity this weekend to get in that top 16, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, he's just got to make his
60.
run. He's got to pick his time, pick his moments, and get in the timing and find the zone, and he can find his way in there easy. Just got to get it going.
And the reason why the Continental Cup is so important, because if you win the Continental Cup,
60.
you get automatically your spot in the U.S. Darts Masters at Madison Square Garden next year, and then you get to play in the Grand Slam of Darts this year.
Whew. Talk about a dream
100.
coming true.
So all of these gentlemen that are here are just trying to give themselves that opportunity. And Jim Long has a bigger opportunity to play in the World Darts Championship
43.
if he can surpass Dave Cameron and Jacob Taylor on the order of merit. Only a 4-point gap between them.
$53. Jim, you require 158.
The 158 will not go for Jim, so he's going to hope to come back to the board
54.
with Fatum back on 148.
David, you require 148.
This would be a heck of a takeout, though.
I'll say clean this up and make it 3-1.
Oh, that's an unlucky one on the wire. Steps back, does the math. Trying to leave
94.
double 8 there with the trip 19.
Jim, you require 104.
You almost expect that this 104 has to go for Jim. That's a great first dart. Another 16 will leave tops.
Game shot,
Great
fourth
104
leg.
checkout from Jim Long when he needed
Fifth
it.
leg is David to throw first. Game on.
He pushed it all the way out there on both. Almost doubled the 16 on that second dart.
You can see the averages are separated by 11 points.
100.
And that is why we always say the averages are just telling a part of the story because it's a tie ball game.
Yep. All knotted up.
Really, the difference is that 111 dart leg from Jim Long.
Absolutely.
108.
Big 180 there from Jim Long, our second on the stream tonight. Oh,
come on now.
140.
Nice answer there with the 140 from Fatum.
I wanted it bad, Sean.
Jim Long right back into it. Oh.
100.
Still finds a ton.
And still finds himself a touch in the lead here in this leg, but Fatum trying to erase that.
100.
Leaves a finish. Will be the first to look at a finish, but what type of pressure will that 161 be under?
Quite a bit.
Would like another treble. Maybe the bull? I like that shot
89.
there.
David, you require 161.
Fatum tried to erase the trip 17 first.
49. Jim, you require 132.
I like that. We're working from the bottom up.
Well, 130 here for Jim. 132. So start on the bowl. Trip 19. Would have left the bullseye.
Ooh.
But he
92.
leaves tops instead.
92. David, you require 112.
Smooth and cold, man. I love it. David can make 112 go away.
Yeah, needed the trouble there on dart 2.
60.
So Jim Long,
Jim,
a chance to
require
break the
40.
throw. Potential 13 dart break a throw, too.
Pinch high.
Gets it in 14.
Jim Long. Sixth leg is Jim to throw first.
Started with a 180 and ends up finishing it off in 14. That's a 3-2 lead, and it came at pretty much the right time here, bud.
Yeah, it's perfect time. Because now he's on throw to make it 4-2, potentially, and then a single break
100.
to take the match, whereas David's got to break and then hold.
Well, our sponsor for this match is Cosmo Darts. Ultra Precision Manufacturing
98.
delivers innovative and reliable products, uncompromising technique, and distinctive style. It's www.cosmodarts.com.
And Jim is just
140.
steady as he goes.
$140.
As we look around the venue here real quick, Jacob Taylor, 5-1 victory over John Steinhofer. Alex Spellman defeats Chris Caldwell 5-1. Stowe Bunce 5-0 over Mr. Bordeaux. Leonard Gates,
57.
last leg decider victory over Rick Allred. Gave him a battle.
There you go.
Leonard only averaged 79.09 in that one. So maybe getting away with it a little bit.
105.
Danny Lobby just went up 4-0 over Darryl Christie. Looking for a 5-0.
Larry Butler up 4-3 on Jake McMillan. Jason Watt 3-2, 4-2 lead now on Gino Florian.
81.
And Ryan
David, you
Vanderwhite,
require
Michael Wynn,
158.
Joey Lenall, Nick Georgeson getting going right now.
Love to see Joey do some damage this weekend.
84.
Yeah, his game's been a little bit off recently, but he
require
found it a little bit
123.
last weekend. So
Okay.
he's looking to bring that over.
Good.
1, 2, 3 left for Jim Long. Or else Fatum's going to get a good opportunity to break the throw, but bullseye. Oh,
98.
just
Oh,
below.
man.
He had to think that was going in when it left
David
his hand.
requires 74.
I'm sure that felt perfect. I'm sure that felt pretty much pure.
63 left. He's only going to get one dart at the bowl. And he dragged that one out of there.
So
31.
Yoink that one a little bit.
Jimmy required 25.
Pretty much stereotypical 9 for double 8.
Clean up on leg 6 here for Jim Long. Double 8. Just on the outside. And finds it on dart 3.
Jim Long
takes a 4-2 lead. Holds the throw there to complete the break.
And now, well, no, complete the hold. Now he's got a
120.
That's what I meant. Sorry, thank you.
You're good. But while we're saying that, now in the hunt of things, Larry Butler and Jake McMillan going to go to a last leg decider. So that's real life.
96.
It's all there. Jim looking down at the bottom of the board. Nice switching.
I haven't seen him do that a lot. He pretty much sticks to it.
83.
His starts lay pretty flat, so if he's below that line, he'll stay there. It's when the dart is blocking above that he'll make that switch.
Gotcha.
That's a perfect first dart for him. See if he can hit the field goal. He tried to. 140 will do. Fatum has to win 3 legs
85.
on the spin. He only has to break the throw once, though.
Right. He gets the benefit of 2 out of 3 being on throw, but right now we should be much more concerned with his first on
95.
throw.
Great last start there to leave the 170 check out. But there's going to be a lot of pressure on that 170.
Absolutely.
You look down on the last start, 99 scored.
170.
Leaves 114 if Jim Long doesn't take out the 170 for the match.
I mean, he's done everything else.
He has done everything else.
Oh.
130.
What a great last start to leave tops.
There's that bullseye.
114.
Must go 114. And it's not going to.
58. Jim, you require 40.
3 match starts here for Jim Long. And the gentleman gets it done.
Match. Jim Long.
5-2 victory there for Jim Long. He will move forward, and that'll help out his overall rankings on the Canadian Order of Merit. And unfortunately, it does not help out David Fatum on getting to that top 16.